You won't believe it. Annie wants Ivan to decide between continuing or divorcing. So, a priest, a clueless girl, and two clumsy guys put on a human comedy. Now Ivan's ghosting everyone, and the priest scheduled a court date for tomorrow. It's crunch time to find Ivan. They hit up a candy store, but when Annie realizes Ivan's a no-show, she forces someone to call him on their phone. But then, that poor soul sees three goons behind Annie and freezes up. No way he's making that call. He didn't explain why he needed Ivan, or any relation, so naturally, Ivan's pal says no thanks. Plus, he brandishes a baseball bat, intending to use violence to chase them away. However, Annie completely ignores Ivan's friends, behaving like an absolute boss. Ivan still isn't picking up, so they roll over to his favorite restaurant, but it's the same old story, Zip. The sun's going down, the gang has dispersed, and Ivan is still MIA. Ivan? Nowhere to be found. Annie, feeling lost, wraps her scarf and gets ready to bail. And just then, the priest realizes the car's about to be towed. Talk about bad timing. He hastily negotiates with the tow truck driver, raising the offer from $100 to $200, then finally $300. But no, $300 doesn't cut it. The priest is distraught, but hey, he's always been a tough cookie. You're pulling my car now? You really play hardball. The priest can't help but complain. Life as a Russian is tough. The priest is sweating bullets. If he can't find Ivan by dawn, it's trouble. So, he skips meals and darts to internet cafes, volleyball halls, and coffee shops, desperate to track him down. And what do they get? Not a glimmer of Ivan. That drives one up the wall. Just when things seem bleak, asterisk ding ding asterisk. Annie gets a message from her sisters. Ivan is out there partying and passed out. By the time the priest shows up at the bar, Ivan is completely sloshed. No kidding, he's a hot mess. Seeing him in such a state, Anna's heart is filled with mixed emotions, wondering whether to feel furious, disappointed, or perhaps a bit of both. Maybe she feels unworthy, constantly asking if they can still be husband and wife. But at this point, Ivan's so trashed he wouldn't even recognize his own mum. How can they have that conversation? Seeing this, the priest panics and rushes to get him out before he gets carted off. But Annie won't budge, demanding Ivan give a sign. Deep down, he knows what's up. Poor Ivan can barely do anything, just scared of losing everything, so he can't deal with Annie's antics. The scene is ridiculous, and Diamond Festival loves it, exploiting the craziness. Annie and Diamond Festival just start brawling, totally lacking dignity like insects in a free-for-all. The bystanders don't care who gets hurt, just worried about the bar's furniture. Alas, the priest rushes everyone out. This circus was finally wrapping up. But Anna's feeling really pitiful inside. This low point is tough to bear, but think about it. This world runs on its own crazy logic. Everyone's driving force. Money, of course. Everyone's pretending with feelings and loyalty. But when trouble hits, who even cares how you feel? Except that bald guy, quiet as a mouse, but always looking at Annie with those distinct eyes. Soon, the priest parks outside the court, worried about more chaos, so he waits here until court opens. Bright and early the next day, the lawyer shows up to take them to court, but Ivan is still snoozing off the booze. The judge sees Ivan's state and just rolls with it, letting one eye open and one eye shut. But when the judge is about to annul their marriage, he realizes that they actually tied the knot in Las Vegas. Legally, they have to go back to Las Vegas to get it annulled. The court has no power here. The priest is utterly dumbfounded, but Annie sees a chance, dragging Ivan along, hoping he'll take responsibility for it all. Regardless of the outcome, they need answers. The priest tells Annie quick in the car. Ivan's parents arrive unexpectedly very soon, and the priest has to quickly explain everything to them. Madame Belastopod says he's not the brightest bulb in the box, but that's not our fault. I understand, Mom, Ivan replies. I'm feeling embarrassed right now. Do you feel embarrassed too? What are you embarrassed about? You've embarrassed us thoroughly in front of everyone, making us look ridiculous. Matambalasta imino. Finally, we meet. This is the family that consists of me and Ivan, and naturally, yours too. Ivan isn't your husband, do you understand? You are simply not a part of our family. Your feelings about Russia are utterly embarrassing. Oh, I understand. Your feelings for Russia are quite cringe-worthy. Mom exclaimed with excitement. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss the next big scoop.